Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and my website at macjacksonjr.com. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like our Facebook pages. We appreciate that. So, again, folks, this week I'm here with my co-host again, Sonia Padwick. How you doing?
Hey, Mac. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, that's great. We're here again talking about technology on our show, Technology Review. And I'd love to have Sonia here with us every month to help me get the message out to you about technology and cybersecurity and alike, and promote our company as well.
Yeah.
Let me tell the audience just real quick a little bit about your company.
Sure. We are a 100% women-owned IT recruiting and staffing company. We specialize in contract to hire work from desktop to executive level, project-based. Exciting stuff here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely, and she's very, very good at that, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So, I was surprised you.
Yeah,
surprised
you see my name on the screen.
Yes. I'll start out by an email I got about a student asked me about resumes.
Yeah.
And what you thought about resumes and what you look for as a recruiter when people come in to look for employment, especially in the IT industry. What should they have in their resume? If you can give like a quick.
Yeah, I think I think what the mistake that people make is when they're looking for a job and they're unemployed, they tend to send out a lot of resumes, and so they're not really tailored to the job that they're going for. And so a lot of times managers are looking for specific things, and if you're just shooting out the same resume, different positions have different nuances. So you want your resume to be tailored to it. You want it to speak the truth about what it is that you do and what you've done, and the technology that you know, because if it's on there, they're going to, even if you've touched it once, they're going to ask you about it. And so it's good to work with a recruiter or someone that you trust to help you, make that resume look as attractive as possible, because you have like a really quick minute, right?
Makes sense.
To grab someone's attention and for them to say, hey, I want to interview this person. So I always recommend contacting a recruiter and working with them so that you can make sure that your best self is getting over there in that resume. And then the recruiter's an advocate for you, right? They're calling that manager. They're saying, this is why I want you to interview Mac or whoever it is. And, beyond the resume, this is what I know about them. So I think that you have to be concise, to the point, but don't send the same resume for every single job.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So the other question was, over here from the email, the Autobots.
Yes.
The resume Autobots. How does that work? Like you send a resume out to someone, and there's a computer system that scans it, and then it sorts through them, then it sends it to the recruiter.
Yeah, I don't really recommend those because, in technologies, there's data warehouse, right? There's business intelligence. They're looking for certain words. And so we, a lot of time, get warehouse clerks, warehouse stockers. Like we get people for technology jobs because the words seem similar. And so I don't know that looks the best. And if it's going to the company is pulling from that. They're like, this person doesn't really know what they're looking for. They're just kind of shooting and throwing their resume out to see what catches in the wind. And I don't think that that's the best way to do it, but it's basically using data analytics based on words on your resume.
Data analytics.
Yes.
Those assessments again.
Yes.
Here we go. Yes. Well, that's good. That's good. So hope I answered your question out there. Also, one of my students wanted me to tell you that a few years ago you came to my class and you talked to my students about putting together a resume. I think you gave them a star 5.
Yeah, star. Yeah. Star technique.
Star technique,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
So they wrote me about that and wanted me to thank you.
Aww.
They just got promoted to 2 levels up in the organization.
Oh my
They said,
gosh.
thank you, Sonia.
Oh my God.
So they wanted me to
That's
tell you
really
that.
awesome.
So if you're watching.
Yeah. We'll help you get
here.
promoted.
Yeah. It helped them out.
Can I give my email really quick?
Yeah,
Definitely reach out to us. I'm Sonia, Sonia, at TaurianConsulting.net, and Taurian spelled like the zodiac sign, so TAUREAN Consulting.net, and I'd be happy to help out in any way that we can.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, when you told me that, I thought, man. So
That's
I invited
very cool.
him in. I know you're listening. I won't mention your name, but I know you're listening. Come to our next lunch and learn. You can thank Sonia.
Oh, that would be super cool.
Yeah. He
That's
pulled me
good.
aside and told me that. Tell Sonia thank you.
Yeah.
That's really good. So
That's
let's
awesome.
get more money because of you. See, testimonial.
That's awesome. And a lot of times we help people that we don't make placements on.
Right.
It's we hope that he had a good experience. He may refer his friends, or you reach out to us for staffing later in life or not. But it may sound cheesy, but we do this because we want people to be moving forward through their careers. We want them to be successful and living, the dreams that they want.
Exactly. So dreams, careers.
Very cool.
Good job. Good
Thank you.
All right, and this part of it, Sonia, I just wanted to just mention what happened last Sunday. I think it's important we talk about that and give our thoughts, our prayers out to the victims that were involved in that massacre here in Las Vegas last Sunday. So if you would like to send text messages out, we have a hashtag Vegas Strong. It's going on all the social medias around the world now. That was a crazy event.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I think it's sort of like cybersecurity attacks in a way that they say it's not, if, it's when, unfortunately. We have a lot of different issues to tackle, whether it's mental health or gun or all those different things. But and that debate is going to carry on, and it's going to happen. But I think what's amazing, I was home, I turned my phone on, and instantly, I was just going to bed, and I was like, I'll look at Facebook, and instantly was streaming. And it was just at the time that it was beginning. So it was pretty intense and scary, though I was home, and I wasn't in directly impacted. The next day was just amazing to see what our city did and how they pulled together and giving blood and food and water to the people who were the first responders and people who were there helping. That part is amazing, and it's still carrying on. And
that's true. The memorial services going on all week about this. But the nice thing that I have heard is our first responders coming there and helping people, and then the citizens, everybody just working together to get people to hospitals and to medics and just to help people out. Also, our town has been preparing for this ever since like 9/11, right? So we have law enforcement and Secret Service, everybody on their toes, P's and Q's, ready for this. So there's more things that will be done, of course, and we're gonna have to see what.
And I think unfortunately with these type of situations, we just have to get better. And it's much like cybersecurity. Like we can't always be prepared for the next attack, but we can learn from it and try to get better. And you could conspiracy theories aside, and again, gun control, all these things aside, the fact that they were able to get to that floor where he was at the time, I really do think saved so many lives. And the fact that those first responders were able to narrow in so quickly, and that the community pulled together. I mean, I heard stories of people like with pickup trucks just putting as many people they could in the back and getting them to a medical facility. And then people who were at medical facilities saying, I know I'm hurt, but I'm not as hurt as this person. Help that person.
That's right. Absolutely.
I saw a little meme or little logo going around saying, we're here for you during the good times, and you were here for us during the bad. And I think that's really powerful.
That is really very true. Very true. There's a lot of money being raised. I think it's over $3 million.
$8.2 million. $8.2
million raised. Wow.
And I will say again, I see all this debate on what needs to fix it: mental health, gun control, and people are mad at the NRA, whatever your opinions are on that. But the NRA contributes $3.5 million a year to lobbyists. A year. And the people of Las Vegas and this country, because you have to imagine we're a visitor state, so there weren't just people from Las Vegas affected. People traveled here for that experience.
That's true.
So this touches our entire country. We raised over $8 million, and that's just on one fund. That's not all the little GoFundMe. So we raised, I think they're estimating anywhere between 16 and 17 million total between all the different GoFundMes, all the different fundraisers.
That's amazing.
In less than 5 days.
In less than 5 days. See, we can do this if we all get together and work on it. So hopefully all those victims, and I'm sure that will happen, they will be able to use that money to, try to get them back to a sensible lifestyle.
It's definitely going to alleviate a lot of stress for some people, and memorial funds for children of people who lost their parents and different things. So
just incredible.
Definitely Vegas strong.
Yeah, definitely Vegas strong. So, folks, if you'd like to donate, there's definitely there's a Red Cross, of course. There's a couple of GoFundMe accounts as well that are out there. Make sure that they're legitimate ones, because lots of fraudsters, folks, and scammers out there. We always talk about that too on this show. So be careful of scammers out there looking to get your money for fraud. So definitely. So in this show, we're going to talk about some really interesting things and related to cyber and stuff. Definitely related to Russia. Yes. Our next segment is going to be with Sonia. We're going to talk about the old Russian attacks happening and affecting small businesses here around the world, and it will affect you too, folks. If your information was stolen from a credit reporting agency, we're going to talk about too for Equifax. Equifax, isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's devastating.
Absolutely. So we have lots of other information to go over with you folks in our next segment as well. Definitely stay tuned. But to find out more information about us, go to my website, MacJacksonJr.com. That's MacJacksonJr.com. Find out more about cybersecurity, protecting your family, your friends, and your business from the fastest growing crime in the 21st century. We'll be right back after these messages.